Let's go to a little example and let's use Neil's long-standing love affair with Porsches. So the question is, how do you negotiate prices for your products? Okay, so when you are looking to buy a car, let's use a car as a good example because it works really, really well and the two are interchangeable. What you do when you're looking to buy a car is you go to a car website, and this one's a Portuguese one, Stand Virtual, and you will spend some time looking at all the different cars that are available. So if you're looking to buy a Porsche, you look at all the different Porsches that are available on that website, looking for the ones that meet your needs within what you're trying to get, okay? And let's just say, on average, that at that point, you will end up with, say, 3 different Porsches that you'll want to find out more about, that meet your initial criteria and you want to find out more about them, okay? So just like when you're researching online, you'll go to Alibaba or something like that, you'll go and look through all the different people who are selling the product, and then you'll find a number of those suppliers and you'll contact them, your initial email that I've given you to contact your suppliers with. So we're up to that point in the car buying process. At that point, I would then contact 3 of my Porsche people, and typically I'm going to pick up the phone or I'm going to send them an email because I want to find out more about the product, about the car. Yes, I can see it's a car. Yes, it looks very shiny and sexy. Yes, I would die to own it. And yes, it's going to look great in my garage. But what about the nitty-gritty of the car? How new are those tires? How new are those brakes? What about the kilometers it's got? What sort of spec is it? So then I'm going to dig deeper into the product itself and start asking them questions, okay? Notice, I know what the price is. I know what the price is. So I've already got the price. It's already there for me to see, but I haven't even thought about negotiating price yet, all right? All right, so the next step in our process is I'm going to want to go and test drive the car. I've got my 3 cars. Yep, they meet my needs. I'm going to go and test drive them. So in this analogy, you would get your samples. You'll go and get your samples from 3 different suppliers, all right? You'll get your suppliers to send the stuff to you. It's going to cost you around 50 to 80 bucks, something like that. They'll send the stuff to your house. You can look at it, see what it's all about. You can test drive the Porsche. Baroom, baroom. All right, so from there, what do you do next? So now you've test driven the car. What's your next step of the process? Well, next step of the process, negotiate price. Yes, the car's good. Yes, the car drives nice, but well, the car's done what? 23,940 kilometers. That means it's coming up pretty soon for its 30,000 kilometer service. Now that's a Schedule 1 service on a Porsche, which means I'm going to be up for around about 4,000 euros to get the car serviced. At that point as well, they're going to want to do to change the spark plugs in the engine. So you know, Mr. Seller, spark plug change in a Porsche is a complete pain in the arse. You kind of got to drop the engine to do it. So new spark plugs in my Porsche is going to cost me around 1,200 euros. So I'm working the price down. Here's all the shit things about this car. Yes, I really want the car, but here's all the shit things about it. Let's get the price down. That's when you negotiate price. When you've test drove the car. When you negotiate prices for your product is when you've got your samples. Yes, I've got my samples. Yes, they're okay, but here's the problems with it. The plastic you've used for the lid is really low quality. I'm kind of concerned by that. Can you make that better quality? Oh, you can't? Okay, well, let's get the price negotiated then because I'm concerned about that. That's how it works. You negotiate price once you've got your samples, not before. Imagine if I called this person, this garage, this Porsche dealership who's selling this car and said to them in the very first phone conversation, never even seen it before, never even spoke to them, hey, the car's 107,000 euros, will you take 100,000 euros for it? They're going to think I'm an idiot because I've not been to see the car. Clearly I'm an amateur at doing this because the only way to negotiate properly is once you understand what you're possibly going to buy. And it's the same when you're buying online. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.